Lavaca County. My name is Peyton Matheson.
And my name is Abby Ressler.
Welcome back to Have You Heard? It's time for some local news.
Spring is in the air, and that can only mean one thing. Spring break is officially here. Whether you are heading to the beach, traveling with family, or just enjoying some well-deserved time off, we have everything you need to know before the break begins. But first, let's send it to Luke, Eli, and Joseph to hear about HHS students' plans over the break.
Spring break starts March 16th for Hallettsville High School. We decided to ask faculty and students what their plans for spring break are.
Spring break is finally here, and students are ready for a break from classes. Many are heading to the beach, taking road trips with friends, or just catching up on sleep. Whether it's travel or time to recharge, students say the week off couldn't come soon enough.
What I'm doing for spring break? Well, mine kind of kicks off Thursday with my son at the Houston Stock Show with his chickens. I'll be here Friday, and then for spring break, I'm going to have some kids over at the house for my kids to play with. We've got the stock show in Austin to do, and I'm just really looking forward to sleeping in. And don't forget, teachers, 20% off of those hot springs outside of Gonzales, Audine Springs Day Pass. I think we need to do that, y'all. And other than that, that's it.
Hey guys, my plans for spring break is I'm going to go to the beach with my friends and we're going to go fishing. And then after that, we might get seafood and crawfish and we're going to take pictures and it's going to be super duper fun.
For many students, spring break means a pause from deadlines and early alarms. Some are traveling with friends, others are headed home to relax and spend time with their family. However they spend it, students say the week is all about recharging before school starts back up again.
With lots of different plans for spring break, this spring break will definitely be one to remember. Reporting from Hallettsville High School, I'm Eli Ferguson. Now back to Peyton and Abby.
Thanks, guys.
This past Wednesday, HHS held its first ever college and military fair. Students were able to talk with college admission reps about majors, campus life, and application requirements. Learn about scholarships and financial aid. Meet military recruiters to ask about enlistment, officer programs, and education benefits. Explore ROTC programs and pick up brochures, applications, and contact info. It was a success for not only HHS, but the students of Hallettsville.
On March 6th, HHS held its military signing day. We had 4 seniors enlisting for the military. Let's head to Peyton and Olivia to get an inside look.
While many seniors are preparing for college next fall, a few students at Hallettsville High School have chosen a different path, one of service and sacrifice. Today, 4 Brahma seniors officially signed their commitment to serve in the U.S. military.
For some students, graduation means moving away for college. For others, it means answering the call to serve. During lunch today, 4 Hallettsville seniors were recognized for their commitment to joining the military after graduation. Surrounded by family, friends, and classmates, the students signed their enlistment papers in a ceremony honoring their decision to serve their country.
I think my hope is just for him to have a stable environment, to be able to learn, to be able to gain experience, to be able to get set for the future. I know that by joining the military, he'll be able to get all the life skills that he needs necessary to be successful. So it's kind of bittersweet. Myself being a Marine veteran, you know, I went through it, joined right out of high school, so it makes me feel old, but it also makes me feel, you know, proud as a father.
Although their paths may take them far from Hallettsville, these seniors say the support from their hometown will stay with them wherever they serve.
I wanted to join the military because I want to serve others and protect our nation. I feel honored because just being a part of something bigger than myself is a big thing for me. So
These students will leave for basic training after graduation. HBNN wishes them the best as they begin their journey serving our country. I'm Olivia Weezer with HBNN. Back to Peyton and Abby.
Thanks, Peyton and Olivia.
Over the past few weeks, our powerlifters have been heavy at work. Let's send it to Katie and Avery to hear about our state-bound powerlifters.
This is Nora Dean reporting from HBNN.
This is my first year getting to go to regionals for powerlifting, and it was a really good experience. Everybody's so supportive there. I made a lot of new friends there, and even though I didn't live very well, it was still fun to watch everybody else and be able to support everybody else, and I can't wait to do it next year.
Getting to go to regionals as a freshman was a really good experience. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where I go the rest of my high school years, and hopefully I make it to state.
Now we will interview the state qualifiers.
I'm beyond thankful to make state as a sophomore, and I'm beyond thankful for the people I'm doing it with, and my goal is to make it 1,000 total at state.
Making it to state has been a very big accomplishment, and I'm very excited to go compete against some of the best girls in the state, and I'm hoping to get some personal records.
I'm Taylor Lamson. The thing I really like most about state is the fact that you have to work so hard to get there. My goals for state is to PR on all of my lifts, the lifts being squat, bench, deadlift.
I plan to practice for the upcoming state by getting a higher squat, by practicing doing more reps on squat and building my legs to do better on squat, and hopefully doing more weight on deadlift, and hopefully getting a higher bench and making me get maybe second or third at state.
This has been Avery Woodring and Nora Dean reporting from HBNN.
Thank you, Katie and Avery. And congratulations to all these lifters. Good luck to y'all as well as y'all compete at state next week.
Lastly, St. Patrick's Day is rounding the corner. We are sending it to Bree and Kennedy to hear more about this.
My name is Kennedy Walpole, and I'm joined by Brianna Mickish from the Hallettsville Bremen News Network. Who am I here with?
Coach Keller.
All right, Coach Keller, would you like to play a game about St. Patrick's Day?
Sure.
All right, if you get the question wrong, I get to pinch you. But if you get the question right, you get to pinch any person of your choice.
Okay.
All right.
Where was St. Patrick born? I feel like this should be an easy one, but it's probably a quick trick question. Was it Ireland?
No, it was not.
Dang.
All right.
I was right, trick question.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah!
All right, who am I here with?
I'm Senora Ordaz.
All right, would you like to play a game about St. Patrick's Day?
Of course.
All right, you can draw any question from here, but if you get the question wrong, I get to pinch you. And if you get the question right, you get to pinch anyone of your choice.
And I'm not gonna get fired?
No. Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna go pinch Senora B. Why do you wear green on St. Patrick's Day? So I don't get pinched.
It's not the right answer.
What is it?
It's not the right answer.
Okay, what is the right answer then?
Well, it's so you're invisible from the leprechauns. That's why you wear green. So if you're not wearing green, you're not invisible to the leprechauns.
Oh my God.
Well.
St. Patrick's Day, celebrated March 17th, originated in Ireland as a 17th century religious feast day in honor of the death of St. Patrick. On St. Patrick's Day, traditionally, people wear green to celebrate Irish culture and to simply follow the Irish tradition.
This has been Kennedy Walpole, joined by Brianna Mickish from the Hallettsville Bremen News Network. And now back to Peyton and Abby.
Thank you, Kennedy and Bree. I sure hope I find some gold at the end of the rainbow this year.
Me too, Abby. All right, that's all for our local news this week. Now we're sending it to Xander for the Lady Brema and Brema Sports Update.
Welcome to Sports and Have You Heard? I'm Xander Martinez, and here's a recap of everything that's been happening in Brema and Lady Brema sports over the past few weeks. On the soccer pitch, the Hallettsville Brema soccer season has come to an end. They finished with an overall record of 5-12-2 and placed 6th in district. Congratulations to them on a great season. Lady Brema soccer is still going strong after earning a spot in the playoffs. They finished the regular season with a record of 11-10-5 and placed 4th in district. Good luck to them as they look to make a deep playoff run. Hallettsville Brema baseball recently competed in the Jimmy Apple tournament and had an impressive showing, going 3-0 and winning all their games. They look to keep that momentum going as they chase more wins and a playoff spot. Lady Brahma softball is also having a strong season so far. They currently hold an overall record of 6-7-1 and are undefeated in district play at 3-0. The Lady Brahmas hope to keep that momentum rolling as district play continues. Now, on to powerlifting. The team recently competed at regionals. Congratulations to everybody who qualified and competed. A special congratulations goes out to Trainer Williams, Drake Stefek, Taylor Lampson, Kenzie Gilliam, and Ava Proshek for advancing to the state meet. Brahma Golf is off to a strong start this season with a few third-place finishes, a first-place finish in their recent tournaments. With several strong individual performances, the team hopes to make a deep run this year. Our track team has been showing impressive progress lately with stand-up performances that highlight their dedication and talent. They continue to build momentum and look poised to maintain their strong form to gear up for district competition. Hard work and determination are truly paying off, setting them up for a successful season ahead. Brahma and Lady Brahma Tennis have also been competing in multiple tournaments. With solid individual results, they look to continue their strong play in upcoming competitions. I'm Xander Martinez, and that's all for Sports on Have You Heard. Now back to Peyton and Abby.
Thank you, Xander.
Let's go to Alyssa for the latest weather forecast.
Good morning, Lavaca County. My name is Alyssa Villanueva with Hallsville Brahma News Network, here with your weather forecast. Starting off on Saturday, you can expect a sunny day with a high of 81 and a low of 59. Sunday will be bright as well, with a high of 84 and a low of 64. Perfect for a fun weekend outside. Going into the week, the clouds will stay for a few days. Monday will have a high of 82 and a low of 66. Tuesday has a high of 79 and a low of 71. Wednesday will mostly be cloudy with highs in the 80s and lows in the 50s. Thursday, we will start to see some sun that will continue into Sunday. Thursday and Friday, we will have highs of the 60s and 70s and lows of the 40s. Saturday, a high of 81 and a low of 59. And Sunday's highs will be in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weather Outlook. I hope you enjoy this next week's weather. This has been Alyssa Villanueva with Hallsville Brahma News Network. Now back to Peyton and Abby.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Lastly, let's hear from Nora and Trent for the newest ag updates.
Hey there, Lavaca County. Welcome back to Ag in Your World, brought to you by the Hallettsville FFA. My name is Nora Dean.
And my name is Trent Buchek. Welcome back, everyone. We're so excited to have you here with us for this week's installment.
Major steer heifer tag orders due March 24th. State Fair lamb goat tag orders due March 27th.
Lone Star Degree Help is at lunch on Wednesdays with Miss Haas, and our next FFA meeting will be our Ag Olympics on March 23rd.
CDE season is ramping up, so study for your teams.
Now it is time for the Market Day Report. Live cattle are trading at $2.32 per pound, and feeder cattle are trading at $3.54 per pound. The corn market is up right now with prices at $4.41 per bushel.
Every week, we like to shine a spotlight on one of our FFA members. This week's spotlight goes to senior member Aubrey Freitag. Aubrey participated in the Ag Issues LDEs in the fall, and they advanced to the area this year. During CDE season, she does farm business management, and they got 9th in state last year. She participates in the Prepared Public Speaking competition as her speaking development event, and she shows a lamb at the HJLS. She also won Grand Champion for Showmanship this year. She's a chapter officer and remains very active in our FFA chapter.
The Texas Farm Bureau is encouraging farm bill movement from Congress. Many things were taken care of in H.R. 1 or the One Big Beautiful Act. Last year, some programs in all 12 titles of the Farm Bill still need to be addressed. The legislation would allow the U.S. Ag Secretary to form a system to deliver assistance to specialty crop growers to keep disaster responses the same in future administrations. According to the Texas Farm Bureau website, Farm Bill 2.0 would expand access to low-cost financing for agricultural storage infrastructure, namely propane, through the Storage Faculty Loan Program. The U.S. House Ag Committee thought that editing of the act would begin on March 3rd. If it passes through the committee, it would go to Congress for approval.
Thank you for listening in on Ag in Your World, brought to you by the Hallettsville FFA. We hope to see you back for our next episode, which will air on April 2nd on Have You Heard? Now, back to Peyton and Olivia.
Thank you, Trent and Nora.
Before we close, we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors.
Edward Jones,
Walpole Services,
Sweet Home Sand and Gravel,
L&B Construction,
the Matheson Family,
361 Fitness,
Hallettsville Pre-Owned,
Splashway,
K&L Tumbletown,
Profield Services,
Everything Under the Sun,
Lavaca Chiropractic,
Texas Elite Therapy,
CH Graphics,
Dr. Everett Ringer,
and Hallettsville First Baptist Church.
If you or your company are interested in sponsoring us, please contact our advisor, Christy Opiella, at 361-798-2242, extension 384.
That is all we have for you today. We are wishing everyone a wonderful and safe spring break. Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Have You Heard?
My name is Peyton Matheson.
And my name is Abby Ressler.
And we'll see you next time.